Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 5th episode, and it's Friday. Finally, I have a good friend from Morgan, Truck and Body that I used to weld with and, have shenanigans with.
Yo. I'm Kyler.
You
New
one
to
and
the
only.
podcast. I one and only. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure to be here. We're gonna talk about our blue collar experiences.
Exactly.
Right.
Bro, blue collar brothers unite.
Yeah.
All right.
Got to kind of stick together. What would you say is probably your craziest experience welding?
I can't even think, of... There's so many. I thought you were gonna go with craziest blue collar experience of just working,
Yeah.
but for welding experience.
I was gonna say, is there ever
Oh.
time that a tank blew up on you or something
Blew up, but
or somebody horribly messed up a weld?
I mean,
I mean, yeah, working at Morgan, yeah.
Dude, remember? Oh man, what's P Money?
Yeah,
Bro.
I remember P-Money.
Philip, bro, going and welding this. We're welding this gusset onto the back of this Amazon truck, and bro just kept going. I don't know what happened. He must have not have grinded the paint off on the gusset.
Oh no!
And he just kept going too. It was this massive weld all around it, and bro,
And he was just burning through.
So cooked. I remember John was so pissed at him. It was literally the funniest night ever. Because also, and then it was me and Isaiah, and then Isaiah's like, "Bro, come over here. This looks like trash."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. And the fact that he went over it too, I'm like, dude, you're not gonna be able to fix that with just going over the top of that. I mean, other than that, bro, that was hilarious. I mean, that was a pretty bad. There were a couple times. I mean, when I was using a oxyacetylene and it came back and almost.
Yeah, almost blew you up.
Yeah, there's a couple times of that. A little scary, a little sketchy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, there's not too many. Bro, I got threatened the other day.
Really?
Yeah, another white old dude who's a drug dealer, who was like, bro, on my bad days, don't play with me. On my bad days, people go to jail. I'm like, oh,
that's
okay.
how Edwin was. That was
one-on-one with Edwin.
One-on-one with Edwin, that is exactly how he would be. He's like, look, you'll literally die in this paint room.
No.
Yeah. He was
I can see a streak, bro. You're dead. You're gone. Because Edwin is so particular.
I think it took him a week to train me. To really whoop me into shape. I was, you remember all that time I was at Denver.
Oh, yeah.
We were at different plants for a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back over, he was like, yeah, this isn't gonna fly. I had a run. I had a one small run probably in each frame that was coming out, so it wasn't a big deal that we had to do a whole bunch of work and I messed up a whole thing, we gotta redo it. But he was like, look, if you're running one frame every time you're painting one frame, I can't have that in my paint room. And I was like, yeah, I understand. I'm just getting into it. I'm getting used to the gun. And he's like, no, you're going to sit down and you're going to watch me paint. And I was like, okay. So I did that for a day where I just sat down the whole time and he just painted in front of me. And I was like, I guess I'm going to get it tomorrow.
Yeah. And he's just like that. Even with me, I barely worked with him. And even the times when I was literally just helping out, he was super particular about every single thing. Even if I was literally helping out of my own free time. I could have been standing around, but I went to help Edwin.
Yeah.
No, he's like, no, man, you got to do it this way.
Yeah, that was his one big catchphrase was always oh, I come to work, I don't come to make friends.
No, my boss is like that I'm working with now. He's like, bro, I don't make friends here, man. I just come into work and I do my job and leave. Yeah. How are your thoughts? Okay, that brings me to this. I swear I've heard so many guys say, or managers will say, I go into work, I leave stuff at home.
Yeah.
And then I come into work and then I don't let the stuff at work affect my home life. And that's Such a lie. I feel like that. They're
I
literally lying to themselves.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
feel
think
like I do my best to try and keep it separate, but
yeah,
obviously,
it's impossible.
you know,
There's no way.
you get mad at work, you get yourself worked up. The drive home's not always, enough to keep you calm. And
Exactly.
then you gotta
Yeah.
go home and
No, like I'll be ranting to my fiance and
yeah,
my
right.
family about like some stupid crap that happened. Like,
Yep, yeah.
I mean, and it'll be like the same guys that said like don't let it affect you. That'll
Hmm.
be like, bro, I'm getting wasted tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
After like one small mistake.
yeah, yeah. I remember, bro, working there is just every time I would hear people leave, they're like, "Yeah, bro, I need a beer after
No, for
today."
real. Like it just be just like
I
that.
need a
Oh,
cigarette. I need to go home and smoke a blunt. I'm like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh, dude, everybody's going home, just getting destroyed
No,
after
because I had a
after a
rough day
crappy
at work.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a hot shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna relax and I'll fall asleep. How about that after a
Yeah.
rough day? Oh my
Go
god.
home and eat.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna stress eat.
No, that I mean honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
But
man. I think the biggest problem for me working blue collar is, especially at Morgan, we weren't allowed to listen to music for the longest time.
oh my gosh,
And I know
that made me
after you
so.
left, they allowed it. They started to allow it. And I was like, dude, if Denton was here, he would be having a ball.
I would, bro.
Like,
You know me,
I
bro.
went out like me. I had a conversation with John, and me, Edward, and John were really pushing to get music back because I was like, dude, John, I work with music. I can get you 15 frames.
Exactly,
Like
bro. That's how I was.
I can make a million of
Exactly.
whatever you need.
Yes.
And he was like, all right, listen, I'm
Get
gonna
it.
try and get it for second shift. And eventually they allowed it for second shift. And then in the paint room, it was like a first shift kind of thing. I know that they had me back and forth
Yeah.
for a little bit. I was on first shift for I think about a week, and I just brought it in. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play this. I don't really care what
Yeah,
you say.
exactly.
And like Linford would walk past me, and he'd be like, give me a little side eye, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep bumping this. I really don't care.
What scientific lab was Linford created in, bro?
I don't know. He was like, bro, he like built the company. Like he built that plant pretty much.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's been working there since he was like 16.
That's
He
crazy.
pretty much built
I didn't know that he
plant.
was that. I knew he had been there for a long time.
Yeah, like he laid bricks there.
Wow.
Like actual bricks. That's what somebody told me one time. I was like, bro, are you like lying to me? He's like, no. No, like you can ask anybody around here that's been here long enough. Like he literally laid bricks for this property.
But
And
I mean,
built the ground that we're working
that
on.
probably makes sense then why he was so
Yeah.
like anal about like everything. Like
Yeah.
he was so like
Yeah.
meticulous about everything.
And that's what
Such a rule follower.
yeah, that's what the big companies are looking for in supervisors and stuff is like,
Yeah, yeah.
he had a perfect opportunity that he can retire now. Like he's good. Like he just set up his whole life, worked for the company the whole time, and
And
he's
then
boom, 401k, now he's a millionaire.
oh yeah. Okay.
Like
Was it just me? I had heard from multiple sources. There's a ton of stories at Morgan, but I had heard that John Marinsky. Did you hear he was a millionaire?
John Morris, I
What's-
don't know.
I don't know about.
I don't know that he's a millionaire, but I know he is very wealthy.
I know he's very wealthy.
I know he worked very hard for
Oh yeah,
his money. I know he's
and I
Yeah.
knew he had put a lot into stocks, but I'm like,
yeah, and he's very smart. He's a
But I-
very smart man.
I had talked to him the one time. He said he's like, oh, I'm looking to retire at like 10 mil.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
or
10 what?
10 at this job. I know they get paid good. Like I know it's over.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
thir-
Yeah,
thir-
he's probably making 150
yeah. I was like
1,000
six figures.
since they closed. I mean, John left the
Yeah.
company, so I don't know what he's doing or what he's
Now,
making now,
exactly.
but yeah, he was definitely making like 150k a year.
Which is crazy.
I probably after taxes. If I was being honest, he's probably making about 200k a year. I mean, he's the shift lead. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
he's about as high up as you can get, other than being the plant supervisor.
Yeah, yeah.
So
He had to deal with a lot of crap though.
yeah, he had to deal with Tyler, bro.
Oh, Tyler.
The amount of times that Tyler left, bro, he should have been fired.
Wait, tall, lanky Tyler.
Yeah,
real?
dude. Yeah, he was a crash out.
I mean, he was, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the amount of the amount I forget about sometimes because you would
Yeah.
be so hooked into work that you'd only hear about it like after when
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
talking and they're
When
like, "Oh, did
everybody's
you know
talking.
Tyler crashed out and left midway
Yeah.
through the shift?"
And he would only get like half a point too because he would just leave in the
Yeah,
middle of the shift. Like he's not like, oh, I didn't
he
feel like coming to work. He's like, oh, this has me fed up today. I'm just gonna leave.
halfway through, and he wouldn't even get like punished. There was the
No,
one
no,
time he got written up, but
yeah,
all the other time he did it so much, and I was like, bro, why aren't I
yeah,
doing this?
yeah. I think that the blue collar field is definitely one of those that it's not a statistic sport. You know what I mean? Like
No.
it's like you, they play favorites a lot,
Oh yeah,
and
no,
they're
it
gonna
is.
pick and choose who they want to have on their team,
Hmm.
especially when you get people who like to band together.
Yeah. No, it's literally. I mean, I was just learning that at this new job. Every job you go to in blue collar, you learn of all the history, and
Yep.
then the guys who've been there for 40 years, 60 years, and
Yep.
then the kids or the people that went there when they were 20 or 16, 18, and then were there and had friends, and then they built it up, and then
Yep.
now they're
Yep.
supervisors and friends together.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly how it was with Kevin Edwin and Repert.
Yeah,
Like
no,
they were
and
just
then Kessler too.
yeah,
It was with
yep,
the or
yep.
he was there a little before.
Yeah, they were a long time and they just got together and became some supervisors, some leads. But
I just remembered. Remember Ryan?
Ryan,
He was drunk in the middle of the shift and
I was too
drove.
late for that, but I do know that story.
Oh
I
man,
do
you
know
weren't
that
there for
story.
that
I
day.
wasn't there for that day, but
That was
I know
gold.
that story.
That was gold, bro. I love that. Well, okay.
They said that if Ryan didn't get in a truck and drive it, that he would have been fine. He would have worked and he would have been
Oh,
fine.
he would have been fine because literally. Okay, all right. Full story. Let's talk about this. Ryan was a completely normal dude. He was kind of jacked, he's stocky. He was a really good worker.
Yeah.
Super chill dude.
Yep.
You would have never expected anything out of this guy.
No.
And then, bro,
Absolutely not.
the one day, apparently, this guy was a functioning alcoholic,
Yeah.
and we're at a plant where we're manufacturing and making these trucks, and we're driving them. So
Yeah.
this guy got into a truck and starts driving through what we had was a roof pit. So it is literally just a walls on the side, and then you have catwalks. You can walk on the top, so you can put the roof on, and
It's
you
kind
have
of like
to.
trying to drive into a car wash.
Oh yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like you have to be dead on. Or I mean, it's like a car wash with like
Yeah.
maybe like 2 inches on, or like 4 inches on either side of
You
you.
barely get the mirrors in there.
Oh
if
yeah.
they're on.
So yeah, you had to bend the mirrors in just to fit in there. And this drunk dude gets in here and tries to drive through, scrapes like half the side of like destroyed like the top like rails and destroyed the sidewall of this U-Haul truck. And the story, I mean, even before this had happened, John Reppert had smelled alcohol in his breath and said, "Dude, I can smell alcohol in your breath.
You better be
I'm
careful.
yeah, better be careful. I'm not gonna snitch, but be careful." And then he does this, like, dude.
That's just got to be the worst day ever.
Oh yeah. And then guy went off and then still drove off after.
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah, he just left. And then before that, you know how I mean they never had utensils there. He
Yeah.
always had this. He had a set, and he gave them to me. And I was like, "Hey, dude, you got you got one?" And he's like, "Here you go, man." I'm like, "Oh, well, he's kind of mad today." I was like, "Oh, this makes sense then." He was like,
Yeah, he
literally,
just lost his job.
yeah. Or no, I think that was before
that
all
was
that
before?
happened. It was because he was.
Oh.
I think he was drunk.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Oh yeah.
really sad stuff. But like, dude,
Yeah. That was a good story.
they're
funny.
crazy.
Yeah, I remember I damaged a truck when I was working there. It
Was
wasn't
that-
bad. We were able to fix it and nobody knew about it. But I can't remember if it was before or after you left. But I was driving in a truck for Edwin. I was at Enterprise. I don't know if were you there for Enterprise?
Kind of. I wasn't doing Enterprise.
It was really at the beginning of Enterprise where they like
Okay.
that was like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm backing out this truck, and like right outside the paint booth, how there was like that big shipping container.
Yeah, yeah.
They had a plow like for the snow
Yeah, I
on
know
top
that.
of the on
Yeah.
top of it,
Hmm.
and this little piece of the plow was like sticking out, and
And it clipped it.
I didn't realize that the
What?
height versus like of the truck versus the shipping
Yeah,
container,
yeah.
and it just went, and I
Oh.
heard it and I stopped, like just
Oh.
stomped on the brake. I was like,
No.
oh my gosh, bro! It was like the frame, like just the
That,
frame that we have to paint. So we were like,
yeah.
let's just sand it back down and
Okay,
we do
so
it.
that's not
Like
that.
it's
I thought it
that
was good.
easy.
I thought you were gonna say the siding,
No,
because then the siding like
no, the
that you like
siding would
get
have been
fired for.
impossible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the siding is a fireable offense. But we
oh
just went
yeah.
back in, taped it up,
Well,
painted back over
never
it.
mind. That's not that bad,
And I
bro.
was like, yeah, bro, that was a really close
Oh,
call.
for real.
And we were in a rush that day, but so I mean, I didn't get in trouble for it, but Edwin knew, and he was like, dude, we can't let this happen
Yeah,
again.
for real.
And it was like we didn't do the greatest job because, like I said, we were in a rush, so you could like see there was a circle
But she,
from the sand marks and stuff.
Martina, I bet.
Martina was like, "Up, looks good."
No, some days she was really particular about
Oh
something.
yeah, yeah. I remember when they started cracking down on U-Haul for paint.
Mm,
It was like literally a speck
I,
of dirt was in the
that
paint,
was,
and it was like,
I
oh my
remember that.
gosh.
I mean, I was annoyed for you guys. It was
Yeah,
literally the
'cause
stupidest stuff.
yeah, we
It was
couldn't get
literally
anything out.
perfectly fine,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then she would still be turning stuff back.
yeah. We literally couldn't get anything out.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, we need this for the line.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, I can't accept it.
I think it's also like this. I think the part of the stress of that, the fact they were pushing out so many trucks
Yeah.
in the day,
Yeah.
that sometimes the stress got to you, like
Which
how fast we were
I
going.
really don't understand why we were in
doing so
such a
many.
rush to
When we
push them
literally
out.
were getting shut down.
Yeah, we're literally getting shut down. You would think like it would be a good idea to spread out the work,
No.
and they're over here like, oh yeah, we need 15 trucks tonight.
Like, bro, why?
Why can't we
Why?
just do 8? We'll just do
Or even
1
8
hour on
Yeah,
each
one-
truck and just get them out the door as slow
with like best quality.
efficiently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
Like,
know. Bro,
you would think that makes more
no,
sense.
because people like Ralphie and
Yeah.
freaking Jose worked there.
Yep, and they're like, we're gonna get 11 trucks, even though they said we needed 5 today.
No, yeah. My gosh. Oh, I remember Danny. You remember Danny?
Damn.
Oh, he was like
He was-
sticker. He was or
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
decals.
I do miss.
He would get so
decals.
mad.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
do you?
I think that Danny was on a drug of use that was not marijuana for a
Oh.
long time.
Probably. I remember him telling me that he was on. I mean, I caught him literally doing, weed. But then I remember he's telling me his like post game. He's like, bro, you know what I do? Okay, I smoke on break, and then right after, bro, I change my shirt so they can't catch the smell of my shirt. And then I drink some water, and then I put in some like mouth freshener and everything. I'm like, dude, you're putting in all this effort. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would never. I feel like if you are that much of a functioning drug
Like,
addict,
that much of a fiend.
yeah, where you're doing it during the day at work and you're worried about people smelling you like that, just like there's so many other options
Oh,
of
exactly.
way
I
to
was
get to get yourself high or whatever.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanna do. Like there's like, oh my gosh, it just makes no sense to me. I would see the way that Edwin and Rupert would do it, and they're just like, eating edibles or
Yeah, and then he's like, bro, it kicks in and out after.
they'd be like hitting a little vape cart or whatever. And it's like,
Oh.
why would you not rather just do that and then get through
Just
your day and then
do it at home.
You do whatever you want at home?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I get that, but like,
Yeah.
come on, dude. I don't know.
I remember talking to Danny about it, and he said that he has been like sober, quote unquote, for like 2 years off of like hard drugs. So like he doesn't do hard drugs
Yeah.
anymore, and he's left that behind him, which you could tell.
Yeah.
Not to be rude or just making the point out there,
No,
It's,
yeah.
it's
You-
kind of
you
obvious.
You can tell, kind of.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. No, really. I mean, but you could tell with John though that he didn't really ever. John never did hard drugs. He was
Rupert?
yeah.
Yeah.
Rapper only really sold,
Yeah.
and now I think that was really good. I think he was. I think he was super. He was changed after his year, after
Oh.
the home visits and all that. Like
Yeah.
I think that's an instance. I mean, he's so yeah. a genuine, like, super, really nice guy.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
Ripper is.
he's
Yeah.
a really good boss too. You
I've
know?
never had a problem with Ripper.
Exactly.
I think there was. I know he is a little intimidating. I think he's a little scary. There was one time where Edwin wasn't there, and it was literally just me and Evan working, trying to get as many frames out as we could.
Oh, for real.
And Rupert like kept walking through the booth, and I told Marinsky, I was like, "Yo, he's got to stop doing this because it's stressing me out. Like, I can't have somebody in there rushing me when you want me to get these frames out. I'm gonna run them if I got him breathing down my neck." And he's like, "That's literally his job.
Yeah.
I can't tell him to not do that." I was like, "All right,
So I remember on the days, like Marinsky and Lewis wasn't there, then it'd be Repper,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he would just be. He felt like he had to like
yeah."
fill in both of their shoes, which was like,
Yeah.
it's just a lot.
Yeah, he talked to me after I told Marinsky too. He was like, "You got a problem with me being in here?" I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
nope, no problem. I don't want any beef, dude. I'm just trying to let you know. He's like, "Look, it's my job.
Yeah.
I gotta be in here." I'm all right, bro. Whatever you gotta do, It's
Was kind of funny
you gotta do
though.
it, but yeah.
He would be the guy that'd be like, "It's my job, man." And then the other like the next, then he'd be like, "All right, I don't care."
yeah.
It's super
the next
chill.
day, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as everybody was back, he's like, I don't care what.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was a good boss. Honestly, I think that working at Morgan, those few that were above me, Marinsky, Martina, Lewis, Edwin, Rupert,
Yeah.
Kevin. Those were some of the best bosses I've had in a long time.
I mean, understanding, super like
Yeah,
rational, like
yeah. They were very
genuine
lenient,
people that like
especially when it came to policy and like being late.
exactly,
And
yeah.
stuff. Like super lenient and really amazing to work with.
Honestly, yeah, that place was actually run super well.
Yeah.
It was just a few people though, like
I would say communication was very off. I would say that communication wasn't the best. You would come in and somebody tell you to do something, and
and then the next, yeah.
some higher up would come in and be like, "I need you to do something completely different."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "All right, well," but yeah,
that got a lot of people mad.
Yeah, that's what I think really drove people out and the. I noticed a little bit of favoritism while I was there. Like people would like to band up, and it's especially with the language barrier.
Oh,
it's a lot.
That was a
easier
big
for,
thing. There were some racism accusations there.
Yeah, I think that and we all were able to play it off cool too.
Yeah,
I remember there was one time at the meeting somebody was like I remember Louis translated it in Spanish whenever we were going over, and he was like, "Nah, I need that in Chinese too." Yeah, I think you just knocked over that table, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Louis was like, just started yelling like "ching chong." It was so racist, but so funny.
Blue collar is not for the weak.
No. If you're a sensitive person, I would highly recommend staying in like food service or something, dude.
It's rough, bro.
Some place where they're gonna like treat you like a little baby because. And blue collar, they will not.
It does not matter. Even if they're literally in a leadership position,
yeah,
they'll be like halfway up, almost into white collar, and they're still just diabolical with the stuff they say.
Yeah.
I cannot even, just because of the people that listen to this podcast, I can't say, I mean, a quarter of the things that I've been told to me. Just like joking around and like... It's crazy.
Yeah, they're not gentle with you at all. I remember there was this one female in particular who was, I think, a lesbian, and I remember Liam and Trevor just tore her up like with their lesbian jokes. And she like she was able to laugh it off like she was good,
but they really just hard launch people onto it. They don't even like test the waters. They're just automatically
he's automatically like
Liam was crazy.
Oh, you're gay? And I could tell she was a little upset. She was like, "Oh, this is a little weird," and then just kind of fully embraced it. Yeah, like, all right, so this is how it is.
If you don't embrace it, then
you end up running to HR and then you're gonna quit.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how it ends up, because HR is gonna be like, "Look, you don't like it? Find somewhere else to go."
That, or honestly, if it's bad, if it was really bad, like I think Liam actually got in trouble.
Oh, Liam got into a lot of trouble. I think Liam might have got fired.
I think he did. No, I literally saw him walking out, bro, on on Main Street, right up from
Oh, you just
Applebee's.
walking
Yeah,
on the
walking
side.
on the sidewalk, bro.
Dude,
And
that's a little rough.
I was going to Cardinal Camry. You know what that is?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Right before it's on your way to like Walmart. It's on that.
Okay.
It's on,
Yeah, I
but it's
think I
on
know what you're
that
talking
like
about.
uh,
Yeah, on that
um.
stretch.
But
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And he was like, "Yeah, you know,
He was just
I got
walking up-
fired." I'm like, "Bro,
Yeah.
if you're really walking on the sidewalk, man, this must be
Yeah.
must be rough."
I
Jeez.
because do you remember the turtle incident with Trevor and the helmets with him?
Oh, bro, and then yeah,
Yeah.
cannot believe he didn't get fired for that.
I don't know how he didn't get fired for it,
It was-
but or what? Yeah, Trevor like hit him on the
Yeah,
head
he hit him on the head with that.
with his hard hat.
Yeah.
He was like, you want to hear how it turns for two turtles to have sex? And then he just like clanked their hard hats together.
So stupid.
And Liam was like, oh yeah, I have a concussion now.
Yeah.
And we're like, bro, you have a hard hat on. You're made to get hit in the head.
Definitely did not
Like,
have a concussion, but
and he just like left in
but
the middle of
Trevor
the day.
is so stupid though
Yeah.
for doing that.
Trevor was, I don't know how he didn't get fired.
Trevor, oh my gosh, blue collar, what stereotypes? Talk
Yeah.
about Trevor.
Dude, Trevor was a mix, dude. He's actually trying to help me get a job up where he is right now.
Really? Where is he?
Yeah. He's with him, Olivia and Mike. Well, you never met Mike because Mike came from Denver, but Olivia came over from Denver at the same time as me, and Olivia and Trevor worked really close together.
Okay.
I think with putting the cat covers on.
Yeah.
Or cat cages, sorry.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
they all went to a new plant. A couple of them, yeah, a bunch of people actually. I think 3 of our painters went over there. It's some place up in Mount Joy. They just do like
Mount
big
Joy.
like dumpsters and stuff.
Oh, really?
I think that's what they're painting. He said it's something like really big is what they paint.
Okay.
And yeah, Trevor's been trying to help me get in there, but they're not open hiring until like March or April,
Yeah.
which is just it sucks. Like they're interested.
Yeah.
I got a couple of like I threw out a couple applications
Mhm.
recently, and they everybody's interested in me, but they're just not hiring.
Exactly, bro. That's how blue collar is. Is
Yeah.
that they're like, oh, you might be a highly qualified candidate. You look really interesting.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to you, and
Yep,
they'll just
yeah,
ghost you.
yep.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You literally said I lose. Like I had experience,
Yep.
and I'm like,
Yep. I'm exactly what you're looking for, and you're gonna choose
exactly.
somebody
Like
else. And it's just it's
it's
rough.
frustrating.
I think it's rough being young in the blue collar
That
industry
too, man.
because
have
you
to-
know you got a year experience under your belt, and that's it. You know, these other guys are coming in with like 5 years, 10 years
Mhm.
painting or well,
and that's all the people want to hear. I swear.
Yep, that's all they want to hear, and it's like it doesn't matter if you went to school for it or not.
Oh, yeah, no,
it's like,
schooling
dude,
does nothing.
No, the trade school it does nothing for you. I mean, it'll help if you're going into a job where you know there's a lot
Yeah.
of young people, a lot of people with no experience, and you have school under your belt. Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But I would say for the most part, the school really doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Thaddeus Stevens.
Yeah,
It helps a little bit, but with,
Yeah, I
with
know-
welding and like
I know. Edwin went to school for it, and he was good. And then Evan actually was, you know, my coworker working with me half the time. He went to school for it, and I was a better painter than him.
yeah. Wait, Evan really?
Yeah, he went to school, and he was, I think, halfway through his program before he just went full time with Morgan and just quit school.
That's crazy that you quit school
Yeah,
for that.
I mean, he's
But-
living life right now. He's up in the Poconos with his girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, his girlfriend is up in the Poconos for college, and they're just living up there together. He's got a job working for a shop, like they do. Like
That must be pretty nice.
yeah, he just sanded down. Like he sent me. I'm still in contact with him.
Yeah.
On Snap, and he sent me like this snap where he just sanded down a whole Corvette hood and got to repaint it. I was like, bro, that's so sick. Like,
That's living life
that's
right there.
so
That's
cool.
pretty sick. and the Poconos too. So
yeah,
like
right.
you're like
there's like actually stuff to do. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
Lancaster or Berks County.
effort up.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing.
You got the vape,
Nothing
you know,
to do
the,
here.
the puff vape.
Yeah, you can go
shop,
to
you
the
know.
vape shop, or you got like the Park City Mall. That's about it.
I mean, I will say Park City Mall is a
I
actually above average mall.
I will give it to Park City for
They're
that
actually,
that is a great
the
mall. I would
USC
say.
gym is actually a very, very good gym that they have
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
I mean, they got, yeah, they got.
I never been to the gym
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
that's Isaiah went there.
Isaiah went there.
Yeah, he said. I mean, it was $80 a month, but like they had
Mm.
a ton of classes. They
Yeah,
had
yeah,
everything. And since it's in the mall, no one really, there wasn't
yeah.
a
There
ton of people
wasn't a
like
ton of
everybody
people.
hogging
Yeah,
the machines.
yeah. That sounds good. That
Yeah,
sounds good. Yeah, I think I know they opened up that one store in there, Lush. It's
Lush.
like
Oh yeah,
dope. I love it, dude.
really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but there's something about soap that really speaks to me. It's like I don't know. It's like
That's
something.
with the
It's
soap,
like
man.
I just want to buy all of it. Like I walk into the store, I'm
I
like, dude, this one's
I've
so
seen
cool. Like
Lush,
I want
but
to blow this up in my
let me
bathtub.
search this up right
Like,
now.
yeah, it's awesome, dude. I went in there. I think the main reason that I went in there is because I was with one of my ex girlfriend at the time, and we were together, and she was like, "Oh, you really gotta try this
They
store."
got perfumes too.
Yeah, I think they have perfumes. They have like bath bombs. Yeah, that's the rest. All that stuff is it's a little high end. Like it's a little like bougie. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like they got sponsorships with like they just did a collaboration with Wicked.
Oh,
And
for real?
yeah, they have a bunch of like minion bath bombs
Mm-hmm.
that are pretty cool. But I went in there because, painting and stuff, you get like all the crap on your hands.
Yeah, you
So I
got.
was looking for like if they had a soap or something, and they called it the sandstone, and it's literally like a block of like it's just a block of soap that has like sand in
That's
it
got
and
like
all
the
this
grit in there.
yeah, it's like
That's amazing.
exfoliating and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's yeah, I mean it worked really well for the time that I had it, and then you know how soap bars get. Like
Yeah,
it's
they just.
just they just turn into like the little tiny little bit, and you're
Bro,
like,
you,
wow, you gotta
you
rub this
got like the little
together.
like little discs, the
Yeah,
little flats.
it's like the end of the toothpaste bottle. It's
No,
like
for
I'm gonna crank this and get it out the last bit I can.
uh,
I'm a big fan of the Dr. Squatch soap.
Dr. Squatch. I just got the Dr. Squatch soap and the deodorant for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually solid.
I have pretty much everything of theirs. I have their face wash. I
Really?
have shampoo, conditioner, body wash. I got they have like aftershave too.
Yeah.
They have lotion.
What, you use aftershave?
I
I was like, yo, for what?
I saw it and I was like, this looks like I could just use it. And so I grabbed
Alright,
it.
I guess.
I just put it on like after I shave.
I guess. Okay,
And,
what is aftershave though?
I
It's just
honestly have no idea.
Really, what is
I don't
it?
know.
Bro, what
I
does
really
it
don't
do
know.
genuinely? I do not know.
I won't lie to you. I bought it and I put it on. And I was like, maybe it'll probably help my beard grow. I don't know. Maybe it'll look more full.
I was told as a kid. So you know how in like Home Alone,
Yeah, when he puts it
when
on,
he puts
and he's
the
just
and it
screaming.
screams, that's
Yeah.
what the.
Yeah, that's what I always envisioned it as, and then I put it on my face, and it
It's
didn't do
nothing.
that for me.
Dang it! I'm disappointed. Where's the screaming?
Yeah, I was
Bro,
like,
where's the burn?
This doesn't burn at all.
I want to feel something. But
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it does.
yeah.
I have their deodorant too. I mean, it's great. It's great stuff. It smells great. I have their Fresh Falls collection. So
Okay, yeah.
I just bought everything that is the blue Fresh Falls, and I mean it works great. I don't
I
stink.
know about it, yeah. I'm-
It's natural, so it lasts a lot
Okay.
longer.
All right.
Or I mean a lot less longer than a because you know how natural products are. They're
Yeah.
so you gotta shower every day.
Shout out to the people who don't shower every day.
Yeah, if you don't shower every day, you might be cooked. This might not be the kit for
I
you,
don't know.
but yeah, their cologne and their deodorant covers up smell pretty good. I mean, I've been in a situation where I didn't have time to shower, and
Yeah.
I've had to cover up. I feel like every man has that experience.
No, yeah, for sure.
One day, you just nah, let me go.
Exactly. Yeah. Some days you just don't have enough time. What do you?
Yeah, I mean, and maybe that's why men get a bad rep for bad hygiene.
Honestly.
I don't know, man.
But like, all I know is that my fiance, she does all the stuff like face,
Oh yeah.
manuka honey and all that,
Oh, yeah,
and beef tallow. Have you?
yeah.
you
My
got-
mom's been into that.
Bro, beef
The
tallow is actually really good. But then
my mom was always a natural,
she likes.
kind of like
Mhm.
like a not a hippie, but more of like a
No, this sounds exactly like yeah.
based,
Yeah.
like natural
Like
for
granola
everything.
girl?
Yeah, yeah, just
like
like
the
the granola girl.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
It's like she was
Always
really
talking
big
about
on.
microplastics and Red 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. She was really big on essential oils.
The essential
Super
oils.
big health nut. Yeah, just always really wanted us to eat healthy, and I thank her
I
every
think
day
that's
for that.
great. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm as a kid, you're growing up, all you want is junk food, but
Yeah. And
I'm
it's hard. Because
and,
everywhere you see,
and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she would like go out to the store during the day,
you have to
buy
get
us
creative.
like yeah, she would get super
Yeah.
creative with dinner, and like we would have like these great meals that were all prepared naturally and stuff. And it's like, I mean, the beef, I would say the beef 100% tastes better if it's grass-fed and
Oh,
natural.
100%. Yeah. Definitely agree
Um,
with that.
yeah, but yeah, she would have beef tallow, and that's what we would
Yeah.
use a lot. She would buy um Young Living is the essential oils that she would buy
Okay.
from. So that's what
Yeah.
we were like. We would use beef tallow and Young Living chapstick.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's this, and
Mhm.
she would have like rules. Like we weren't allowed to like go to the store and buy Tylenol.
No way.
Yeah, like I like. There's a story about me, like, but an inside joke between me and my friends where I was a runner, in high school,
Mhm.
and I bought Tylenol while I was on a run,
Oh,
and I put it in the back of my car, and like I had it, just in
yeah.
case, like,
Exactly.
there
I
was
have the
something
same exact thing. I have a bottle of
like
Tylenol in the back.
if I cramp up or whatever, I got it in the back of the car. If I'm at a track meet, I need it, grab it, boom, take
Yeah.
it, I'm done. I'm good to run. You know what I mean? My mom didn't see it that way because I had a big
Oh
sleepover
no.
and my one friend was allergic to dogs. And being at the time,
Mhm.
we didn't really realize that Tylenol doesn't help with allergies.
Yeah.
Like
No.
that really does nothing. Like, and the only reason that it cleared him up is because he was like, "Yeah, this is gonna help me clear up," and then he took it and was like, "All right, I feel great."
Sure, buddy.
But so I opened up my trunk, and
And you
this
pull out this bottle
I
of
I pull
Tylenol.
out like you can't see anything,
Boy.
right? Because it's in the trunk, and I give him these two pills, and he goes like this, and my mom is looking out
No.
the window, and we have a Ring doorbell, the stupidest thing I could have done, and she's like, "So what did you just give your friend?" And I was like, "Oh, a Band-Aid." She's like, "Why didn't you just come inside for the Band-Aid?" I was like, "Well, we were already outside. I had the emergency kit in my car. I just gave him a Band-Aid. I got it over." She's like, "I saw you reach into your trunk. You went like this with the bottle, and then
There's some good Band-Aids
I
there.
watched your friend pop pills into his mouth." I'm like, "Mom, we did not do drugs.
I
It
swear.
was Tylenol. I lied. I'm
Oh,
sorry."
man.
And she's like, "You know what? You're sending all of them home. All right." And it was like one of the worst days ever. Because you're 16 years old having a birthday party is everything goes wrong. You're like, "Holy crap."
That's honestly, I mean, not that, but I had originally like the same thing that I have now in the back of my car. I just have a bottle of Tylenol, and my dad thought I was doing drugs in high school, bro, and it took my whole bottle. It's like, what? I paid what?
Yeah,
It's my money. That was like $12 for that bottle.
saying, bro. I paid like $10 for a
Oh,
bottle,
man.
and my mom just took it.
Bro.
I, and the point that they kept making to me is like, with the fact that you lied about it.
Fact that you lied. We're
that's what
concerned
we're
now that you would lie about doing,
I'm like,
Oh,
"Look, Mom,
oh.
I'm not allowed to do something. You catch me red-handed, yeah, I'm gonna lie to you about it.
Yeah, like,
because
what do
I'm gonna try to get out of trouble. That's all that I'm trying to do. It's nothing personal.
It's just Tylenol.
yeah,
It's not meth.
yeah,
It's not like,
I'm not giving people, fentanyl to pop.
Yeah. Honestly, that was really stupid. I had like leftover ADHD meds. It was like, I mean, it's really similar to like Adderall.
Yeah, yeah.
This stuff is basically, I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's what kind of drug is it? They're like technically, it's similar to like what's some other like drugs. Um, Bro, I don't even know. It's I'm trying to think.
What are
But
some other drugs?
Let's think.
No, it's ADHD medication, right?
If anybody knows what that is, it literally, it's for the normal person. It's just like you're like
Yeah,
you got the jitters,
Okay, okay.
And my one friend, Clay was like, you know what? I think I have ADHD. I think I need some meds. So I went in after him, bro, and went into school with these drugs and gave them to him without.
Just because you were like, oh yeah, he just needs
I
my
mean,
help.
yeah.
Not realizing how dangerous
Like
that
this
can
is
be.
like the stupidest thing I've ever done. That
So
like
how did he handle it? He was fine.
I think yeah. I mean, he only took one, and it was only like 30 milligrams. So it was pretty,
Yeah,
pretty low dose comparatively, because I had been taking it for these drugs. Like if you take them consistently, your body just automatically gets used to it. So
You're
the
like
30 isn't
microdosing.
enough. So then
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had 50s too. So
yeah.
then the 50s weren't like they were
Yeah,
good, but
and that's how drug addiction starts.
exactly. Yeah, no, that's
You're
then that's
on the
how I'm like,
painkillers and that's not enough.
I think I have ADHD
Yeah, yeah.
this bad that I need to get addicted and hooked, and then well, I'm like down the road, I'm gonna be taking like 100, 200
Yeah,
popping on
I'm not.
every day.
Yeah, I have a friend who's on Adderall, and
It's too easy to get
yeah,
Adderall. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
okay.
I mean, and it helps her. Like, don't get
Oh
me
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Like, she's using it for the right purposes. Like,
Mhm.
you should see her without it. It's like,
For real.
yeah, like she's like,
She's one of those, bro.
it's like
I
all over the
know.
place. It's like, oh, and it's like she can't focus on anything. Like, just
Yeah.
not like she could start a million things and then she'll just never finish them. Like, get halfway done the dishes, halfway through a
That's
YouTube video,
actual
halfway.
ADHD. Like,
Yeah, and I found myself honestly doing that a lot lately
yeah.
with just being stressed out with
I mean,
with
yeah,
all that kind of stuff. I'm like, holy crap, I don't know how to like stimulate myself to like do something long enough to be able to like I don't know
complete like a
just
long,
yeah like
yeah.
complete it, like complete
Mhm.
a long task like washing the dishes or but I think now I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm chilling
I
now.
think
Like
yeah.
like today I had no problems. This week's been fine. Like I was only feeling that like
It
maybe a
comes in
week or
like
two ago. Yeah, it comes in waves.
wait,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, nah, but yeah, she's really bad with it. And hers is like 24/7 all the time. Like,
that would
kind
be
of can't
rough.
even really sleep. And yeah, so they medicated her for that, and she's great. It's
That's all. I mean,
great,
that's
fun to be
amazing for
around.
people who
Yeah,
like use it.
yeah. I think when you're
Yeah,
using medication properly, it is a great thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
and then when the abuse comes in, that's when you're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a store. I'm gonna try to buy a little extra Adderall, sell it
Mm.
on the side or something like that.
Because there's people really out there that are
Yeah,
willing to pay a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. They'll
It's
do
kind
it.
of
Like,
crazy.
I mean, you hear rappers talk about it, dude. Like if you, I mean, I'm not sure if you listen to too much rap music, but I know there's a bunch of rappers that I'm on Adderall. And I'm like, what?
No, bro,
This is a flex.
you just gotta put it out there.
Yeah, like
I don't.
there's literally a line I think in a Kodak Black song, and he's
Okay,
like,
Kodak Black.
I'm on Adderall," and I'm
For
like,
real.
"All right."
All right. Weird flex, but okay.
That's that like she sings that like my friend she'll sing that part because like it's true for her and
Oh
it's
yeah.
funny like but
I don't think I've listened to that much. I've like only heard like one thing from Kodak Black.
I think
Is he big? Okay.
he's a pretty big
I
rapper.
thought I thought he was pretty
Yeah,
big.
he's got millions of people that listen to him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not like Drake. Like,
No.
he's not super big, but I'd compare him probably to like
Oh, I've heard of him.
I
Let's
don't
see.
know
Oh
who I
wait,
would
yeah,
compare
no,
him
I
to.
have a song
He's really unique.
Okay.
Like his voice. Yeah, that song. Yeah,
with Travis
that's
Scott.
yeah, Travis Scott and
Dope.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, honestly. But
Yeah, that's a good song.
yeah, his voice is very like stretched. I feel like it's so unique.
Yeah,
Like,
it's unique.
like I don't know how to describe it, but
Uh,
he tunes it, and you must tune it in a certain way that like
True.
it just
Yeah.
really gets you to listen to his music. Which I guess brings us to our next topic about secular music
Oh yeah.
and
Or like
and
I was
Christianity.
when I think about like music, I also think of the like media and like everything that you're listening to and watching.
Okay.
Not like TV,
Like
movies,
even the music that you hear on an Instagram
music.
reel and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
does that affect you? How does that affect you when you're like dedicated to listening to Christian music or like
I would say okay, so I remember back in high school I would come home fired up from a bunch of like summer camps and stuff. I'm like, "Oh, I'm just going to only listen to Christian music for
yeah.
as long as I can." And it wasn't really hard for me to do. Because especially if you're a Christian and you find songs that you like,
Oh yeah.
of course,
Mhm.
it's like you're just listening to music. You know what I mean?
It is. Yeah.
And there's plenty of alternatives out there. Like if you really want to do a challenge where you're cleansing yourself of music, from this world, I think it's pretty easy to get into. There's
Very.
Christian rap. There's uh,
Which everybody dogs on Christian rap. But I
Everybody
would say
will dog on it, but I would tell you if
it's
you
very
find,
good.
yeah, if you find the
Solid
right
stuff.
person,
Yeah.
like if they're over here, oh yeah, I'm gonna rap about Jesus, like yeah, nobody really wants to listen to that.
Yeah.
But if you're listening to somebody who's taking their time and they're producing good music and their
Yeah.
lyrics line up with what you believe and what you think is right, I think
Yeah.
that's whatever song it may be is perfect for you. And how would you say that uh, secular music can be bad for you?
I don't know. Wait. Let's record this for.
All right, all right.
Oh,
Let's
we'll
clip
do.
this chat.
Wait,
Let's
clip
clip this
this. Clip this.
chat.
All right. All right. All right. Say that. Say that one more time.
All right. Let's hit him with this point, right? How would you say that secular music can be bad for you as a Christian?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, okay, I do know, but let's see. I feel like sometimes when I mean, it all depends on the songs that you're listening to when they're not Christian.
Right.
Is that like, obviously, there's really good uplifting songs that aren't like Christian based
Right.
that you can listen to that would still like give you like that impact your mood, but
Yeah,
I would say
like
like
you can listen to motivating music
yeah,
and
yeah.
still be hyped up in the gym, even though if it's not Christian music.
Exactly, or like how are you affected when you're literally just listening to EDM or like
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
or orchestral or whatever, you know.
Yeah, things of
Uh,
that nature. Yeah.
Sometimes there is just like a different feel.
Yeah.
I don't know, like in the morning now, like when I'm waking up super early, I think it is different. There's just a different feel to it when I'm listening to a Christian artist or like
Yeah.
talking about, bro, oh my gosh, I don't cry like a lot.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't cried in a long
Yeah.
long time, but I was listening to this song from what my favorite artists right now are like Danny Goki,
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
solid, or like
Yeah.
um
I remember Danny Goki from back in the day.
bro, such a good artist. Everybody
I
should listen to him.
had Danny Goki's glasses.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, he has some style here.
He had a brand of glasses, and I was all over that pair. They said his name on the handle, and they were like wooden panel. It's beautiful glasses. I mean, I was a
I
kid,
bet.
so I destroyed them because I'm just, I was like 10 years old. But, I mean, they were great. They were great. I loved them. I would go back to them honestly.
But yeah, going back to like, I was literally crying in my car on the way to work at like
Oh yeah.
5:40 in the morning, listening to "Greater by Mercy Me." Literally just
Oh yeah.
what? Bring all your doubts, bring your fears, bring your hurt, and bring your tears. Though there's no condemnation here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what like, just like, bring your whole self, and just talking like singing about that, it's just different. You know, you
Yeah.
don't get that. You're not gonna get that in any other like non-Christian song.
Yeah. I remember during COVID a song that really helped me. Um, I they came out with it is I don't remember the name of the band, but it was oh no I can't remember the name of the song. I think it's called "Take Me Back." I was like, "Take me back to the place that feels like
home." Yes,
yeah."
bro.
That song
Okay,
was really good, and it moved me a lot.
that is moving. That is a good.
And it really got me through COVID because all I wanted to do, like that was
Is
where a
get
lot of my friends were, was
Yeah.
at church, and all I wanted to do was go back to church, but
Mhm.
we couldn't. And then they came out
That's
maybe a
good.
couple years later.
Who
It might
was
have been
that
around
by?
the same time, but they came out with a song called "Parking Lot,"
Mhm.
and it's about like the guy who's singing was in a parking lot, and Jesus came to him, and it was like some random Tuesday night. I think that's how he starts out the song.
Yeah.
And that song got me very close to crying. Like
Yeah.
I remember I was listening to
mean-
that song, and I think I was driving home at night, and it was like, okay, driving home at night. You know, it's like, and
It just
it was one of those songs that's just like, I did this.
exactly like well, like there's some those nights as you're driving back and then you just kind of
Yeah,
it hits you.
yeah. I would say yeah. I'm not a huge crier.
Exactly.
I'm not a huge crier, but
Can you remember the last time you cried?
I can. I can because I'm not a huge crier, which makes it stand out
Oh yeah,
more. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So I think it was like maybe 2 months ago.
Okay, all right,
I
that's not bad.
I think I just moved in,
Mhm.
and I was watching a movie called Gifted, and Gifted is
Yeah,
about
what's about?
a little girl, and she is born into the world, obviously, but her mom is like this really great genius, and she's like a scientist, like writing books, and like has super bright future ahead of her,
Yeah,
but she's depressed, and unfortunately she kills herself. But her uncle comes in and saves this little girl, and like he can't really afford a lot,
yeah,
and he's living in like a 1 bedroom kind of studio house thing, trailer park, whatever vibe.
yeah, yeah.
And one day she goes to school and everything changes. Like they find out like she's a genius. Like because she's like 2 plus 2 in the kindergarten class and rolling her eyes at the teacher. And she's like, you shouldn't even know what that is like at your age. And she's like, well, I know everything that you're about to teach me.
Yeah.
And so they're like ready to send her off to school and stuff. And they got all this. And then eventually he like denies the offer because he's like, I just want her to live a normal life. Like I don't want
Mm,
her to be like this crazy like 8 year old kid that's in college classes. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And it's just it's sad the way things work out. And then eventually, of course, everybody lives happily ever after.
Yeah.
But going through that, like they're separated for a while because he's deemed as like not a great fit because he's not I guess
Yeah.
like
Like he didn't have enough money. You're like,
yeah, like
yeah,
he
what?
didn't
Like
have
his
enough money.
living
He wasn't
situation.
fit. That's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to look
yeah,
for.
yeah.
He's not fit to
Like raise a
yeah
kid.
raise a child, and they're afraid that he's not making the right decisions because he denied the after school college whatever special school for kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie really made me cry
Yeah.
like 3 times probably.
Wow.
like there's a time where
Where's
it made
those
me
movies
cry.
like that?
I didn't shed any tears, and I was like, all right, it doesn't really count. And then the second time, I was like, okay, maybe one or two let slide. And then by the end, I was like, all right, I'm fully balling. Like,
Yeah.
and Stranger Things. Stranger Things. I was new to that series before the finale came out,
Oh, really?
and I watched the whole
Whole
thing in a
thing.
month. Yeah.
Wow.
I
So
watched
you
the
really
entire
binged.
yeah, yeah. And I mean like I wasn't even like unemployed. I would literally come home from work and just watch Stranger Things. And
It was a really good
yeah,
show.
it was amazing. Like
It
building
was.
like I wish I could watch that show for the first time again.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz I mean it really had you on edge for and I'm honestly I'm glad that I waited this long to watch it so that way I could binge
You
it.
watched the whole
Yeah,
like.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I started it on the first. I moved in on the first, started it on the first, and by the 28th, I was ready to watch the finale.
That's crazy.
And then on the first, of course, you know, when that episode came out, I was there to watch that
Hmm.
immediately.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, that made me cry probably about 3 times. Yeah, I think when Hopper died,
Oh yeah.
quote unquote,
Mm.
but
Well,
that really made me sad. And when Billy died. I think it was Billy,
yeah.
Hopper, and
Billy's
Eddie.
such a good character.
Billy was a really good character, but I think he was really easy for me to hate because he was just a jerk.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
you know, being with the Mind Flayer and not, you know?
Mhm.
And you could tell, like, he had heart, you know? Like, he really did care for his sister because, yeah, he
Yeah.
sacrificed himself, of course.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, anybody would do that for their sister. Would you?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, it's yes. I mean, yeah. If it really came down to the line.
Yeah, I think if I really did come down the line, I would sacrifice myself for my sister
Yeah.
to know that she. I think that I would have to know that she would be completely safe You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sacrifice myself and then she just dies anyways. You know what I mean?
Honestly, let her go first. I need to have a couple more seconds.
Yeah,
If we're all gonna die.
Logically speaking, that makes sense, right?
I
Like, I'm
mean,
not crazy.
you're
I
not
think
crazy for that.
everybody would say, yeah, you know, if she's
If
gonna
I
die
am
anyways.
stronger in the situation that we're gonna die, you know, we're hanging onto a cliff. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sacrifice myself to like push
Yeah,
her up, and
yeah.
then she's halfway there, and then she
And
can't like
then she falls anyways.
off the
Yeah.
cliff too. You know,
Well,
I'll hang
even
on a
thinking-
couple more minutes.
Yeah, I was even thinking like Billy's situation. You know, he gets destroyed by this giant monster. Like, obviously, it's not gonna happen to us
Yeah.
in real life, but you know, he's getting destroyed by this monster and he dies. But like, what if it didn't work? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what if like he wasn't able to stall long enough, and he's just. I mean, because, like, if you think about the scene, right? Like, she's literally standing there just watching him.
No, she really was. Yeah,
She
really was.
She's not running away. She's
No.
not. There's no point. Like, he's saving her. I'm like, run,
do something.
right? Like, I feel like a dad in my recliner watching the Super Bowl. like, what are you doing out there?
Can we all relate? I mean, is your dad the same way when you're watching a show and the fact that they'll like start saying comments out loud about what are they doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I never really, to say that I never sat down and watched the show with my dad is a lie, because we definitely have done that. But he's never yelled at the TV for a show, but definitely for football.
For football or for like a movie.
100%, he would like get up and be excited. Like, he sees him running, he's like like the whole thing, like ready to go. And now I do it. Like, I see myself taking after my dad in the way that I talk to the TV. I'm like, I mean, it's easy to get mad at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it is.
It's all rigged. It's all paid.
I would tell you 100%. I think that the NFL is rigged.
It has to. I mean, people who don't believe this are actually delusional, because think of the billions and billions that are going into this. Yeah. This is entertainment for America.
Yeah.
Plus the entire world and more people who are watching it.
Yeah.
How would it not be?
I mean, we literally have an American sport going to other countries to play, and like we'll sell out stadiums in another country that literally does not care about football.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care about American football. We'll go to England or Spain and they're like, all they care about is soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
Like, but they'll still sell out stadiums for American football. Mm-hmm. And it's, I mean, I've had conversations and I've seen clips online of like everybody from like England and other countries, they love soccer like the way that we love American football.
Yeah.
And like, they're ready to dog on us at any time. Like,
a
million edits, a million people have been saying like, look, we don't like American football. We want soccer. But yeah, for us to go into a country that thinks that, for the majority of the country to think that, and then for us to sell out a stadium, and to think that it's not, I wouldn't say that like, okay, this team's gonna win by this much, we're gonna do this, and this is exactly how you have to catch the ball.
Because that would be impossible.
You're right. That's not possible. You can't tell somebody how to catch a ball. You know what I mean? Like, there's no. I think that the statistics that they have in the game do run wild. I think that like Saquon Barkley, if he's gonna get 2,000 yards in a season, like that's Saquon Barkley. Yeah. That's not the NFL bribing people for money.
No,
but I think that
Bro's an insane human being.
I think wins and losses are definitely paid for. I think they're
the overall outcome. Yeah.
I would say the overall outcome of a win or a loss is definitely either bribed or set in stone already before they even start the game.
Yeah.
I would say I'm not sure on the points. You know, how many points somebody would score a game. I'm not sure. Because again, it's hard to regulate that. You know what I mean?
Super difficult to do that.
It's like, you know,
unless there's stuff that we don't know.
Right. Like if it's part of the script, you know, they're running down the field and then they just they see a
fumble or
open,
something.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, something like that. It's like
Yeah.
they drop the ball or something stupid happens. Like, and
Mhm.
you've seen clips of that before.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
somebody gets all the way down there and they drop the ball right before the end zone and they make it look like it's an accident. And it's like, well, if you've been playing football as long as you say you have, you would know
Yeah.
not to drop the football at the 1 yard line. You know what I mean? And then give the other team a chance to win.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I do think that there's a lot of money involved, but
Yeah.
I do think that wins and losses are definitely decided upon by the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, we've been talking for almost a full hour.
Oh my
It's
gosh, dude!
59 minutes.
It really felt like half an hour.
Actually, yeah, it has. Oh my gosh, this is
But yeah, I mean, if you do want to wrap it up, that's completely
no.
fine with
Honestly,
me.
we'll let this one run.
Yeah, we can let it run. That's cool.
Um,
What else you got for me? Any other
what I was okay. I never
theories?
got to talk. Okay, the blue collar stereotypes. The one guy,
Oh yeah,
Trevor was a part of this, but it'll be the one guy that'll be like, I've saved this company thousands. I'm I'm the hardest soul in this company. I'm the best worker here. You never seen nobody like me. And then they'll like spit some hot trash. They'll come in late. They're like
Yep.
absolutely the crappiest of like the workers.
Yep.
But they work super hard. But then they're genuinely coming in late almost every day. They're giving attitude. And then they get fired within like a month of you starting.
Yep. That's what I saw a lot of in Edwin, but he got away with it
He got away with
because
it though.
he was high up and he
Exactly. Yeah.
when you get to the company and you keep your head down and you work, nobody pays attention to you.
No.
They promote you, and then you can act however you want because you're stuck there. They
Yeah.
need you. You know what I mean? And that's
'Cause you can't just
exactly
get
that's what
replaced.
Edwin did. That's
Mhm.
exactly what he did. And he got in there everything worked out perfect for him.
No, really.
You know, he could just call off, and he just
Stuff that he got away with,
yeah,
man.
he just didn't. Nobody really cared. You know, he'd
Mhm.
come every day. He would come into the parking lot with the loudest bike ever.
Oh my gosh,
He would
dude.
come in so loud. And just nobody. He'd speed off. Nobody cared. You know,
Nope.
they had that conversation.
Oh,
with us.
remember? Yeah. Slow down in the parking lot when you're going in. And
They had that because of me. I
Oh,
I was speeding in the parking lot.
You were speeding in the trucks, dude.
Yeah, I was speeding in the
in the
truck
truck
too
and
as
the parking
well.
lot. Oh, I remember I was peeling out of there a couple
Yeah,
days.
yeah, I did
That was
that,
fun.
and Edwin just continuously did it, and nobody said anything to
Oh yeah,
him.
bro,
Nobody
what are they gonna do?
cared.
Yeah, I do know the cops there. They would be setting what
Yeah,
out.
some of them.
You would go out down and out. And they'd be sitting at like the power plant, and
Yeah.
then they would sit out at like Wise and stuff.
That was one thing for me when I was living with Kevin. We would drive home. I mean, most nights we would drive home together, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember, yeah, like we would have to drive very careful because
Yeah, I know Kevin's a crazy driver.
Kevin's
Kevin's wild.
but he's very paranoid. I would say,
Really?
for lack of a better words, he's paranoid. He thinks of the next step, like
Okay.
while he's doing the first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he could have 1 through 10 steps laid out, and he's still thinking about 11 while he's on number
That's
2.
yeah. Sometimes
You know what I
you don't get that if you just met him.
Yeah, you won't get that if you just met him, but you'll have to spend time with him and
Mhm.
really realize, like, yeah, he really does think ahead a lot, like, and you know, him being my uncle, I had no idea, you know,
Yeah.
until I lived with him, and yeah, so every time he'd be like, well, this is where a cop will sit here.
Mhm.
Sometimes they'll
No,
be here,
yeah.
so we're gonna slow
You
down.
knew the
here,
spots.
and this is where you're gonna slow down. And then after we get past here, we see no cop. You can
You would fly.
you can go 100 down this road, and they're
100.
not gonna say that nobody's there, so they're not gonna catch you. But then you got to slow back down when you get up here. And
Yeah, this is definitely all anonymous, but I remember, bro, the nights coming late. You
Yeah.
know? That was like 12 o'clock at night or like 11:30.
yeah,
I remember following you, man. We were going,
dude, we would haul down the
bro.
road. Dude. Yeah,
I was like, that was a very busy
that was,
street
yeah,
too.
that was a busy street too. Yeah, we were.
That was ballsy.
Yeah, that was pretty ballsy. I think there was I know my one buddy would do that, and he lives down in Berks County. I'm not sure if you know, like
Okay.
Lancaster Ave.
Yeah.
But that stretch is like
Oh.
there's so many businesses,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many places for
But then
cops
it's just
to sit.
straight, it's
But yeah,
perfect.
it's straight, and I mean, it's perfect for racing. So
I bet.
he would do that. Like
No way.
he had like a PT Cruiser, bro. He had this bright silver PT Cruiser with bright red flames on the side of it.
Yeah.
And it was a manual, so he could push that thing like past the amount of RPMs that it's supposed to go, and he would just haul down that road. And he told me after he got rid of that car, he was like, "Dude, I literally grabbed a screwdriver from my shed, and those lights that like light up your license plate, he just jammed this
No way.
screwdriver up and took out the lights because he couldn't figure out how to take them out.
That's
And
crazy.
so he had no license plate, like, and he would just whip through there, and the cops would turn their lights on and try to get him. And it's all neighborhoods, like after you get off
Oh,
the
yeah, so you just
the
turn
first
off
row.
and
So
then
yeah, you just
it's an infinite amount of.
it's like a big maze. It's trying to
Mhm.
track him through a big maze, and you know once he's home, you know he's got this little driveway. He tucks his car back there. No license plate. You can't get him for it.
Oh yeah.
You
Okay.
can't get him for it.
I talked about this literally I think just yesterday. This is a crazy story of the drug dealer that
Oh,
I just
yeah?
met, this guy. So okay, he's out from jail. He has one paycheck. He's out from jail from a week, and he had a job, and then he had enough money to either pay for rent
Uh-huh.
and then or pay for car insurance. So he
Yeah.
pays for rent. He has like an ex-wife and some kids, and he goes out drinking to celebrate that night.
Yeah.
He was like, it was only supposed to be one drink, but you know how that is.
Aw.
This guy, drunk, completely wasted. He was on some Adderall too.
Oh my god.
At the same time, right now, he's driving home. He like messes up and flies through this like stop sign or stop light. He gets lit up.
Oh.
Decides it's the best idea of his entire life to just start running. He
I
flipped.
mean, if you're on Adderall,
He's like, dude,
if
what
you're
else was
and
I
you're
supposed to
drunk,
do? He was kind of screwed anyway. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going back.
especially after just getting out, dude,
Mhm.
he's already gone.
Oh yeah,
Like if he's in a well enough car, he could get away. But
it wasn't that. It was a Celica, so it's
he's
okay, but
cooked.
it wasn't that great.
He's pretty much cooked.
No, he was cooked. And so he ends up flipping the car. He flipped and wrecks the car, bro. And then what? This is like pretty tame, honestly. What happens after? There's a cornfield right next to where he crashed. He runs into the cornfield to escape from. He had to bust out the window.
Yeah.
He crawls out. He had broken his foot. He's going to this cornfield.
Broke his foot.
He broke his foot doing this. This isn't even the worst part, bro.
Oh my god.
He trips into a nest of brown recluse spiders.
What?
Bro, like the ones that like left untreated will like literally kill you.
Kill you.
Their venom is like flesh eating.
Yeah.
He got bit multiple times in the
gosh,
shoulder, like
dude.
elbow. I'm like, what is this story? Like I'm like dying listening to this.
Did he have like scars to show you?
I don't think he had scars, but he's
Did they like treated him really
he
fast?
mu-
He was being chased by the police, so they probably got EMS there pretty quick.
he must have had scars, but he didn't show.
Oh,
Holy dude!
that
And
is insane.
spend 6 hours with the adrenaline, the Adderall, the spider bites, with the broken foot. Spent 6 hours and still makes it home that night.
What?
He still makes it home. He's like, oh yeah, I just that entire time, like that entire night, he got home and never got like he went to like the ER the next day for like because his flesh turning purple and like rotting off. And he's like, oh, not because my foot was broken.
What?
Oh my gosh,
Bro,
dude.
people
Literally
are
insane. I was dying listening to this. I was like, is this guy real? Like, there's no way.
Honestly, that reminds me of the conversations that I would have with like Edwin and Reppert.
Bro,
Like,
the
Edwin and
crazy
Redford
stuff
had
that
some-
they did.
They had some crazy stories. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
were crazy dad lore.
Oh yeah.
Guys, for sure. Like I mean Edwin and Reppert, like especially they were like super close because they were.
Especially Edwin, bro, and his stories
Yeah.
are like,
Oh yeah, Edwin would tell me like crazy sex stories, dude. Like Edwin was a bit of a player, so he would have
he was.
a lot of sexual experiences, and he told me about half of them while I was there working there with him for a year.
Very glad I know. I don't think I heard. I don't think I heard any
Yeah,
of those
I'll
stories.
spare your podcast of hearing them.
I don't know. I don't know
That's
about
what I
that
prefer.
one.
But yeah, there's there's a lot of experiences that he's had, and he would just come back and tell us like,
Bro.
and he was also a functioning drug addict.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Or alcoholic probably too.
yeah, that
He
too.
was going out like every night, very late.
Yeah.
I remember, bro. Isaiah was wasted.
Mm-hmm.
It was his 21st birthday.
Yep.
They went out to the bar. Isaiah was wasted, and then, Edwin came in the next day completely fine.
Yeah, Edwin
I was like, dude, you have to.
fine. They drank.
That's insane.
Edwin drank more than Isaiah.
And then still was able to come into work
Bro,
the next day
Isaiah
like
was
completely
hanging,
fine.
Isaiah was hanging on him.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, he
bro,
was telling me.
bro, please, where are the stairs? And they're like right in front of him. He's like out of his mind, and Edwin's like, "Come on, bro, let's get upstairs."
That's crazy. Oh,
I just
still
remember
haven't-
hearing about that. And I remember everybody around because P Money called off too.
yeah.
Like he went with them, and he's like, "Thanks, Edwin."
And he drove home that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
night
I
after
don't
drinking all that.
I do not know how
Oh.
Philip made it home.
I remember him talking that next day. He's like, bro, I don't care like how drunk or how wasted I am. I have a rule, man. I'm making it home. Like, no way, this guy is openly admitting to just like talking about he's committing DOIs every night.
There is no way that you could possibly get me to do that.
Like, that's so stupid.
If I cannot see the road, I'm not
Bro,
going out there.
I mean, like,
it's already bad enough at night as it is.
oh yeah,
You
no.
know what I mean?
Even
Like,
if you're not.
Like if you don't have those big bright LED lights,
Oh, no, the
wherever you go-
LEDs get me so mad, bro. Anybody who's in a mom van, like the newer mom van models with the LEDs, you are like,
or if you're in a truck,
oh,
If you're in a
the
truck with
trucks,
a
bro,
LED
because they're
bar,
lifted. The
I want
LEDs
to
are
kill you.
beaming into your like eyeballs. The worst humans on earth.
And
Man.
tractor trailers, bro, because they just sit higher, so you're just cooked. So
And
if
I swear it'd be
if
like-
you see those in the rear view, it's just like,
And the worst times too, you know.
yep. And if they high beam you, bro, it's over.
Oh,
It's
my
over.
gosh,
If they
dude.
got the
I'm, like,
high
I'm,
beams on-
I'm blinded. It's worse than being flashed. Like as a
No.
welder, I get flashed all the time, daily, and I swear it's worse. You know, like
Get weld flash every single day, and it's worse. It really
like,
is,
genuinely.
Bro. It really is. It's bad, dude. It's like getting a flashbang.
No, really
Like-
though.
Literally, I like if you're in the rain, it's over. Forget about it. You're crashing your car.
Hydroplane,
Bro, because they tell you, they're like, look at the white line. But when it's like raining like that, bro,
I can't even see the white line.
you can't see any
I
lines.
can't see
It's
anything.
black below you.
I
It's
can't see
literally-
any line.
Like I get this much of this line and this much of the yellow line.
Yeah,
and I'm
bro.
like, I have no idea where I'm going. There could be a deer in front of my car. I
No,
can't
really,
see. Like if I had a dash cam to show
dash cam
how
footage
how
would be-
awful the LED light was, you literally would just see a white screen
Yeah.
on the dash cam.
Do you have a dash cam?
I don't. I used to.
I should get one. I mean, what? They're like $40, 50.
Yeah, I don't think
Not
they're
too
that
expensive,
expensive.
yeah.
I mean, I had one, me personally, because of my driving history.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because my parents didn't trust me with their car.
Oh, so they had one.
So they put one in
Oh, okay.
for me, and I had a little GPS tracker, and
No way.
yeah, I had Life 360 too.
Yo,
My-
they really had
I mean,
everything.
yeah, I was fine, dude. I was a respectable driver when I first got my license.
When I first
Like,
started, I was
I was-
decent too.
I was great, and then I became more and more reckless because I had friends who they
Exactly.
They're
I
like,
mean,
"Look, bro,
you see, you kind of feel like the thrill it is to go 90 or
if you-
100.
Yeah, you're starting out. You're like, holy crap, 65 is fast, dude. But
Actually, yeah.
you're
no.
getting that adrenaline, and you're
On
like,
the highway,
holy crap.
remember the first time being on the highway, and now like
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
I feel
bro.
like
You
I only get that.
tailgated, and you're like, this is fast enough,
Yeah,
bro.
I swear I only get like that rush when I'm going like
yeah, 130
130 or 140. It's bad.
yeah.
I mean,
It's so fun.
it's
just
so
fun.
much fun.
And I think what they really need to do is make
on a
sport
track,
out of it.
obviously. You know, I only go that fast. on
Oh
a track.
yeah, of course. Would never endanger other people's lives.
No, yeah.
But I honestly, if they made that a sport, they would have so many successful people. Like you could put so much money into that.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, wow, like you need like $1 billion to start. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Because you need people to like drive cars, and then you need
Mhm.
people that are driving the faster cars to weave in and out of them on a track that's
It's
like
so much fun.
25 miles long,
Yeah.
and it's hard for you to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you would like literally have to get like a racetrack
In a.
and then like put cars on there and as obstacles
Mm-hmm.
to make that a sport. Which somebody, if you're listening to this podcast, make it.
Do that.
Like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, somebody make that, man. It's fun. We want to do it.
That would be a fun.
You just like put a little $1,000 into it. Here's for the day. You get, here's a car. Boom, go have fun.
Yeah.
I think that would be
All the Kia Souls, all the rejected Kia Souls, put them on a track, and then if we crash it,
Yeah. I mean, I watch me personally on YouTube. I watch a lot of Danny Duncan.
Danny Duncan, seriously?
I love Danny Duncan, and I love the way that I don't know the behind the scenes of it, obviously, but he'll like what appears to be go on like Marketplace and buy like $400 cars and just crash them and blow them up and have so much fun with it. And I mean, like it's like,
but it's hard to find a Marketplace $400 car that runs. You have to really find like it's 1,000 usually.
Yeah,
it really is.
Which is why he can do it because he's a millionaire. He makes millions of dollars off of YouTube.
So it's $1,000 for a video is not. He's making millions off that one video. Yeah,
just buy a couple stupid cars, run them around with your friend, and then you make $1 billion more just doing that and recording it. It's so nice the lifestyle that they get to live. Really just have fun with your friends, record it on a camera, and then boom, $1 million deposited into your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I mean, I love watching people have fun, and mostly it's because I'm too broke to do it myself. I think David Dobrik's another one that I watch.
David Dobrik
he just has a lot of fun with his friends.
Yeah. They're just like kind of crazy that like literally just by making these videos and like the entertainment industry for YouTube and streaming and like
bro, that has really
it fascinates me, and it's supposed to take off like double what we have now, like creators, double that, and that's what they're like.
I mean, like
they're putting even more money into paying creators in the next couple of years. It's just like
bro. Like think about all the big celebrities, like. Right, like, and now we're like pretty much doubling that because we have people like Kai Cenat and like big groups like that are getting
Mr. Beast, dude.
Mr. Beast, it's like
insane.
I think I just watched one of his videos. I haven't kept up with him as much as I did back in high school.
Yeah,
I
don't keep up, but I do. I watch his videos occasionally.
I'll watch an occasional video. I'll see feed, all about him.
Yeah,
and bro, the things that he's able to do
with that much money is just
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it is insane. Yeah, like I watched.
They're good uses of money, honestly.
I watched the video where he was like, I don't know if it was a Beast Games video or what, but I saw a clip phone of it, and it's like this. They had like I think $100,000 that they were all supposed to like split. There was like 4 people. They were all gonna split it like 25, or no. I think it was $1 million.
$1 million. Okay, so 200.
Yeah, so it'd be like $250 each. And like. Bro, and they like came in one at a time, and like that was the challenge. Is like you can walk into this room and you could take the whole stack if you want, like if you're the first person, and so I guess like the first 4 people went in, and the next lady came in and there's $27,000 waiting for her. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, she's like disappointed, but she's like, it's $27,000 I didn't have before. Like it sucks that they did me dirty, but. Did they really do me dirty? You know what I mean? Like it's still life changing. Like I feel like $27,000 could get you.
That's a decent amount of money, bro.
That's a down.
I'm not sad about that at all.
There. No, I can't be sad about it. But I mean, if somebody was like, "Hey, you're going to Disney World," and then they take you to like Knoebels, it kind of sucks. It's better than nothing, but it still kind of sucks.
Like I was watching the video, so. These guys had an interview for the winner of the Beast Games season 1, who got the guy that got like $10 million. And he was talking about this like all like the stuff that went into it is these people that like had to quit their jobs just for these games and just in a shot like a hope to get money. It's like insane. So even
Yeah.
for these videos, for people to be a part of these videos, people are like
They're literally just leaving
like
their jobs. Yeah.
leaving their jobs, or they have really flexible jobs that like
Yeah.
they're going weeks without pay. That
Bro, I mean, because think about it. You gotta spend. He does this stupid thing where you gotta spend a year in a circle.
the
Bro,
year,
what do you
yeah,
do? You gotta quit your job.
yeah, you
You know
have
what I
to.
mean? Like, and I feel like for me, it would be like, okay, here's this challenge. I have to spend a year in the circle, and I know I'm gonna get the $2 million after the year. Like,
I
I
mean, yeah,
have to know that I'm gonna get that money
mm,
in order for me to be like, okay, yeah, I can do this. Like,
yeah. That's a
I'm not
big
quitting my job
commitment.
to be like, oh, there's
$2 million, maybe
60
dollars,
people are gonna
maybe.
compete
Yeah,
for
yeah.
$250,000. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna keep my job. Like I'm not gonna. I wouldn't quit for it.
Hi, Lord.
Yep.
Um,
But yeah, bro. What do
uh,
you think? What do you think about the entertainment industry with the new celebrities coming in? You know, to the YouTube and the Twitch streaming. Because you think about it, you've seen with awards and stuff. We've seen
mm,
Kai Cenat and Drewski on stage with Kevin Hart.
those are
And
interesting.
Kevin Hart's been coming on to
Like,
streams, and
yeah,
I
Kevin
know
Hart with.
he was involved with Mr. Beast too.
Mm,
Like they did a celebrity challenge with like Mr. Beast just did a whole celebrity challenge with like
with
Howie Mandel, Kevin Hart,
like
big
pretty
name
much like
celebrities.
B and C tier level. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah,
They're maybe a couple A-listers.
I would say Howie Mandel's a pretty
I
big
think he's B.
A-lister.
I think he's B tier.
He's got talent,
I'm not.
I mean, you got to think about what made him blow up because we don't recognize it because we're still young. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What made him
I
blow
guess.
up was what was that show? The one where he like opens up the box.
Oh yeah, that
It's
one. And
I don't know the name of
our
the show,
generation never watched that.
but
I bet. But
that's like
yeah,
that's what
that's
got
massive.
him big, and he's a big time
He
comedian
is like
and
a
stuff.
household name.
Yeah, I feel like
So
everybody knows Howie.
exactly,
You
yeah.
know?
If you
But
say Howie Mandel, you know.
yeah, I feel like there's not.
So I guess yeah,
But yeah,
but
especially like with all those.
it's really different than back in the day. I think
Yeah,
it's really interesting. I think Mr. Beast is. I watched like videos showing this. Mr. Beast really blurred the lines and like he's like challenging the line in between a celebrity,
yeah,
like a singer and actor,
and an influencer.
and an influencer who
Yeah,
makes their way, through this.
yeah,
Because think of it, these people who have millions and millions of followers on Instagram, people watch their videos millions of times every
yeah.
day. They're being more influential and
Then
getting
actual
more seen than
celebrities.
actually
Yeah,
celebrities.
right.
I think people need to, yeah, it's in a couple years. I feel like they're gonna probably be in the same kind of group of
Yeah,
when you are like a influencer. There is a like a certain point where you could probably become like an actor.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
you know,
I mean I've even seen it happen. I mentioned I watched David Dobrik.
yeah.
One of his friends just got a casting role with the guy who played Green Goblin.
Oh, for real?
Spider-Man with with Tobey Maguire. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, he just got a role doing that, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the movie's gonna be. I have no idea what the title is,
But they still got in that.
yeah,
Like they have.
he got
connections,
into
like,
it because he was friends with David Dobrik and made his way up into being an influencer and that kind of stuff. And it's crazy to see how people can do
it
that.
is. Yeah.
And I think in the beginning there was a lot of people who were hating on it. Like the YouTubers coming into the celebrity era. I think that there was definitely a lot of hate, especially when they did the YouTube boxing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know that a lot of people are, oh, these guys are just YouTubers. They're not real boxers, whatever. And I still stand strong on that. I would say, yeah, I wouldn't put I don't think that a YouTuber is, professional level
Yeah. No.
boxing.
Well,
I
Logan Paul did really well.
I think,
Actually.
yeah, I think that Logan Paul played it off really well. I think that Jake Paul
Jake
did
Paul?
it horrible.
Nah, Jake
I
Paul is
think-
kind of.
I think Jake Paul is the reason that I still stand on the fact that YouTubers should just not
Kinda.
become boxers.
Bro, he
Like,
made a meme out of himself.
yeah,
Honestly,
I
with
mean,
that
yeah,
fight.
he really did, especially with this new AI stuff coming out.
Yeah,
He really just made a
really.
meme of himself,
No, really.
and that's just not how he's getting his money. It's just income from being a joke.
Yeah, but Logan Paul, I feel like he kind of
Yeah,
came up. He was a
he
little
did.
slower to it. He wasn't like
was.
a harsh like. And honestly, I feel like it's something about he doesn't have a beard. He's just kind
Yeah,
of like he shows more of his family on his like Instagram. He's
yeah,
more of a genuine dude.
yeah. I feel like he's more personal when it
Yeah.
comes to that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, even how do you what do you think about like obviously they have somebody up there, with the creators and like not saying this the Illuminati, but let's get into a
Like
little
conspiracy
conspiracy
theory.
theory.
Okay,
Yeah,
dude, I love conspiracy theories.
yeah.
Like,
Because I am that brings me to a point where I'm thinking like maybe there's something going on with like streamers and YouTubers and stuff, and they're like making their
yeah.
way, and the celebrities are like clashing with them really well because now there's money involved.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's like, okay, you got to do this for this amount of money, and then we'll let you be big.
Yeah.
We'll let you get your chance on YouTube because. I mean, they control what we see. You know what I mean? Like the celebrities, like whoever owns Google,
Yeah.
controls what we see on our YouTube, and we're like Mark Zuckerberg controls what we
Yeah,
see on
yeah, yeah.
Instagram and Facebook. You know what I mean? Like to see that there is money involved now, like, and you can even do it yourself. You can boost your TikTok videos, or you can boost your
Like just by paying
yeah,
money.
just by paying money to do it. So, they have proven to us like they're capable of putting this sort of stuff on our feed.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think there is a lot of money going on in that
Oh,
industry. What do you think about that?
I think it's interesting. Um, I don't know. like,
I mean,
I
this is the kind of stuff that I think about while I'm working and I have
really
nobody to talk to.
no. Oh, this is literally like my podcast. Will like 90% of the time I'll just be like, I was thinking today, and then I'll just start
Yep,
this.
yep.
Yeah, but like, what are you saying that there's like a group of like elites like are there?
Honestly, I
There's
think
like
there is. I think there is, especially with, not to get too political, but with the Epstein files and stuff. I do think that there is a lot of money and hiding and covering up a lot of stuff, which leads me to
like
believe
could you
that
even go as far as like saying like there is like the what are they called like it's a part of like the Illuminati or like
I
that
would say I
there's
do
something
think
like
that the
similar to
Illuminati
that
exists. I think
or like
and bro, call me crazy, but this is what I do think. I do think that there is some form of an Illuminati where people do control what happens, and um, I do think that it could even get political. I do think that people do it for politics. I think that maybe like there's somewhere along the line a president was like, here, let's give this to a celebrity and let's have this celebrity shout out my name so that way more people will vote for me. You know what I
mm,
mean? Something like that is. I mean, that's really what I think of. Like, I don't think it goes too much deeper than that, but
I don't know, yeah.
that's just what I see, and that's what I'm able to put together behind in my head. Start to think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
There was something else I wanted to lead up with that, but I forgot. Um,
No, I just searched I know that's not the term or like but Minutemen or a Minuteman
yeah,
project
you think?
or like what is it like the founding fathers or like the what are they called like the
I have to cut this part out. It's a
bro
lot
I
of
don't know
thinking.
yeah bro I can't think bro
Yeah, bro. I think
founding
I really do think that there is a lot um that they like to hide from us.
no really though it's
And I
just
think I think it is, obviously it's messed up, like we don't really get to see a full
yeah like
person
full distrust of like
for
the
who they
government
are, yeah. Yeah, and it is another thing that it really makes people like, even
to
let's say
know that
it's not
there's
that bad,
something
right?
going on
Right,
you
right. Let's
know
say it's not that bad, right? But people are gonna go crazy thinking about how bad it could
hmm
just because you're hiding something.
yeah
You lie one time to the press, and they're never gonna trust you again. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for me to choose somebody to have a big impact on someone else
yeah
or be the president.
mm,
Like for me to vote for you or to support you, I think that even tarnishes my
yeah
reputation as a person. You know what I mean? If I'm following, let's use Kanye West as an example because Let's be honest, he did really kind of go crazy.
He literally did. Like he actually like came out and said like he had like a
Yeah, like a disorder or something.
mental.
But yeah, you go do something crazy like that, like, and I'm following you on Instagram, and somebody sees that, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Well, why do you
Oh
follow
he
that guy?
likes and he supports that.
Like, you support that?"
Yeah.
It's like that can be tarnishing to me
Hmm.
personally, even if I like you for who you are, and maybe I'm not gonna let one little thing tarnish my whole view over you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
just because you're hiding something.
it's just like I think yeah, our generation honestly is like one of the most distrustful and like untrusting, or well, not distrustful, but untrusting of the government, just
Yeah.
because of our parents, like
I,
the and millennials. Honestly, like it starts with them. Is that
yeah.
they no one trusts the government anymore, and it's getting to the point where there's so much civil unrest with the government, and then like combined with that untrust is that it just kind of it's like bubbling up. Honestly, I could.
I think where it comes from is a lot of you don't you don't see it, you know what I mean? Like, you
Hmm.
don't see what they're doing until they
Because
cover it up, and then it becomes big. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So you have to wait like a whole year for this to be uncovered for a celebrity as well, or like a celebrity, a politic, whatever.
Hmm.
So you're really not seeing it until months, years
Yeah, after.
later, like, es- especially going back again. I don't want to sound like Philip talking about Diddy, but
No,
like,
no.
going back to the Epstein files, you just keep seeing things more
Mhm.
uncovered and
More and
uncovered, and
more.
think about how long ago that was. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
and it's only coming out now. Yeah,
yeah, I do think. Have you going back to music a little bit? Have you ever listened to Lil Dicky?
I have.
He is an artist that I have no idea how he became that big.
Yeah, like he
He
doesn't.
never
It's like
had
Adam Sandler that he just doesn't care about,
he just
but
appeared
he just
out
appeared.
of nowhere, and like, just all of his
And then kind
popular
of.
songs, like everything that you know him from, he has features on. You know what I mean? Like, he
Mhm.
has Freaky Friday, and he has um he has the Earth song.
The Earth. Yeah,
That song has
so
so many
many.
celebrities in
It's
it,
insane.
and
I've never heard a song with that many, like
I'll tell,
celebrities in it.
I think, especially with Leonardo DiCaprio, I've seen a clip with on a Bryce Crawford
Bryce
podcast.
Crawford. Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen that clip? You know what
He's
I'm
coming
talking
up. Yeah.
about?
Uh.
And he's talking about how he was he's talking to a celebrity, kind of like a guy coming up in the rap community,
Yeah.
and this guy was like tells a story about how he was going to a mountain or whatever, and they were going to take pictures, and the cell wasn't too good, and they're taking pictures and they're doing photos, and then they're like driving down the mountain, and the guy's like, well, yeah, we want you to be a part of the Illuminati since you're becoming big. And like, I mean, he said like this whole story about how this guy's face opened up like venom and stuff, and I was like, okay, I don't know, like, how, and it was a spiritual podcast, and Bryce Crawford
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I believe you, like, I understand what you're saying, and so I'm not too sure like what to believe about that,
Yeah.
but I do think that they are doing certain stuff like that, and he said
Like I
in
think
the
there's
podcast,
demonic like presences
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
he said that, like, oh, if you want to be big, like, we'll go take you to Leonardo DiCaprio. He does all the rituals, like, he
Mm.
can get you big, and that's what really made me start to look out for Leonardo DiCaprio specifically more, because now I see it in a lot of stuff, like,
Mm.
especially that Little Dicky song where he's like, oh yeah, like, if aliens came to Earth, we should send Leo to be our guy. Like,
Oh
you can
yeah.
literally, you can, like,
Yeah.
roll the clip. Like,
Yeah.
you can see, like,
Forgot about
it
that.
really does, like, he especially too with the Grammys. You remember that big meme about like, oh, everybody has to thank Beyonce and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I do really think that's what makes me think, like, of that some of these conspiracy theories
There's
can
something
be
that.
real.
Yeah.
Like, and I do think that a lot of it is a really big spiritual warfare.
I think it. Yeah. I mean, 100%.
100%.
Because then think. Okay. Like they sell your soul, or I mean, sell your like body to the world.
Yeah.
I mean, or like you lose your soul and gain the world.
Yeah.
That's literally like a Bible
Yeah.
verse is like you lose your like your soul and your body, but I mean, and I mean even the weekend, dude. I
Yeah.
listened to some weekend lyrics, and he's like, I know it's probably but he's talking about he can't even feel
Yeah.
anymore. He's like,
Yep. Bro, because that is really what happens with celebrities. I do think,
I think
like
that
with
happened.
Juice World, I think that
Uh,
they get really
and
big and they start trying these drugs and then they die. You know.
wait, what's the guy that was gay and made rodeo song? What was that?
Oh, Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Lil Nas X was massive,
Yep.
and then
And then he started producing music videos that were insane. Like
that was literally,
he
and I think
has
he
a
fell.
music
He
video.
fell.
Yeah, he fell off
Yeah,
after he. So he made a music video that I specifically remember, of him like giving the devil a lap dance.
that was too
Insane.
far. Yeah,
Like he slid down to hell on a stripper pole and
yeah.
gave the devil a lap dance. That was insane. Then he came out with another song called, I think it was called like J Christ or something, where he was, a lot of people were like, why are you pretending to be Jesus? Like
Yeah,
leave Christianity alone. You know what I mean? You want to be gay, go do your thing over there, but leave us alone out of it. And he made an apology letter saying like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, like this wasn't my intention. I was saying I'm back like Jesus, because Jesus was resurrected and he was came back. Like he's saying that his
yeah,
career
yeah,
fell off and now he's trying to come back, which I understand the message, but I feel like why would you involve religion in that if
yeah.
there's nothing, if there's no demonic activity happening there? You know what I mean?
hmm And then there was like I think he did a collaboration with Nike and made like blood like doing like
Yeah,
the blood
yeah.
and like the
He
red.
made like a Satan shoe,
Yeah, like
like
the with like
insane.
666 on
Yeah,
it and
and
everything.
like
I was like, dude,
whatever with the
that's
circle and the star.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy to me, bro.
Yo, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Neuralink? And about
Neuralink.
what it's like from Elon and it's like this chip that's like,
Oh, this is the mind chip that he's
that
talking
mind
about.
chip that he's talking about.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
I think
Wait, this is a clip right here. This is a clip.
Flip this chat. Yeah, I think that
Like the Neuralink
Neuralink.
chip.
I think that I don't know, honestly.
Like,
There's so many things that I think that could happen with this,
exactly.
and it's like
Literally could go anywhere.
are
Like
we all gonna be like that SpongeBob episode where they're like all hail
the
plankton?
bucket. Oh yeah,
You know
the
what I
bucket over
mean?
top.
Like that's what I
I
think when I
mean,
see this kind of stuff.
where like is this like Cybernet?
Yeah,
Cybernet,
like
where we're all
I've always been a big fan of Elon. Like growing up, like I
I
know a
think
lot of
yeah,
my friends have always been like, "Oh yeah, Elon Musk, like he's super smart. Like he's gonna do this
exactly.
great
Yeah,
stuff with Tesla and all this." And like,
and
you know,
SpaceX.
like he's been great. Like, and then like I've noticed recently, like now he's becoming more, um,
I don't know. Yeah, something
I
changed.
yeah, something changed a little bit. I feel like maybe he ate his first infant or something.
Oh,
Like I
I
don't know what they
mean,
do with the Illuminati, but that's I've seen a bunch of memes about that. That's why I say it.
that's why. Like,
But
yeah.
I don't know. I think with the microchip, I know he did talk about that on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh,
You
really?
know,
Yeah.
they were talking about how people are worried about it and stuff, and he's like, well, Joe Rogan's like, how do you think that this can be safe? And he's like, well, I'm the guy that's working with the brains and the microchips, so you'd think that like I'm the guy that you would
I
go
guess. Yeah.
to ask if it was safe. And he's like, yeah, it's 100% safe.
But
And he's,
then that's
well,
what
how
they
do you
said about
know?
that's what they said about the COVID shot.
Yeah, yeah, they'll
And
tell
let's
you.
be honest, real people, like it takes years for these other like vaccines to come out and be FDA approved, and this one came out in what, like a couple months, just like that. And people were feeling worse after the shot. I mean, I feel like I'm a conspiracy theorist when some people were like, I felt better after. Maybe you did. I mean, but
I think that they designed a vaccine just too quick. I don't think it really did
exactly,
anything. I think it either
yeah.
they had a couple of tests that were like, "Hey, this makes these people feel better. Let's just send it out." You know, because I think that they were just trying to get something out as quick as they could,
hmm
and this is it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that's what they did. Something else I wanted to say, totally forgot. Still my mind.
I don't know. I think though. if you ever want to come on another episode, I think I'm gonna cut it short.
Yeah, we could
at
get
like
short.
a
Yeah,
minute,
sure.
hour 40.
You did
This'll
say
be
you wanted
my-
to keep it going, so I just went with it. I just kept going, but yeah.
This is gonna take so long to
Yeah,
upload.
have fun.
It'll like take like half an hour just to upload this. But
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on and talking.
Yeah,
This
cool,
was
man.
such a roller coaster. I hope everybody enjoyed. Please keep watching. Grandma, I love you.
Love you too, Grandma. All right.
All right, peace out.